We begin in Albert Lea tonight, where the search is on for a new superintendent. This after school leaders placed Ron Wagner on administrative leave and board members voted to let his contract expire at the end of the school year. ABC 6 News reporter Rachel Mantos joins us now live from Brookside Education Center in Albert Lea. And Rachel, I understand the board set a timeline tonight for finding Wagner's replacement.
Yeah, that's right, Robin. We learned a lot at tonight's special session of the school board. We now know what the process will look like to hire an interim superintendent who will serve out the next 6 months, as well as a new permanent superintendent who will take over the role moving forward.
The unknown is hard.
The clock is ticking in the Albert Lea School District to find a replacement after Superintendent Ron Wagner was suddenly placed on administrative leave.
There's been some turmoil in the district with some staff and staff morale being low, so it was not sad that this departure was going to happen, but definitely shocked at the timing of the motion.
But the search comes at a tricky time with school out for winter break.
We were hoping to try to expedite this within, be close to when school would come back.
Staff really want to come back from break and know who is going to be there to help them and support them, and so the sooner the better.
Right now, the top priority is finding an interim superintendent to step in immediately.
Communication and transparency has always been a real hiccup in our district, and so those are going to be really key things that we look for.
And when it comes to hiring an interim candidate, the district could go one of two ways, looking internally or externally.
For the interim, the 6-month position, we're really just looking for someone who maybe has that experience of a superintendent, or if they're an internal candidate, that experience within the district.
Board members decided to interview all viable candidates, both in and out of the school system.
It doesn't make sense to limit who we would consider based on internal or external. I would be open to either way. I'm more concerned about finding the best person and the right fit.
They also set a deadline. Interested candidates must reach out by this Friday.
I'm excited that we have some time to look for a good candidate that meets the needs of our staff and our students and our community.
The board also voted tonight to post a new permanent superintendent position by the end of January, and they decided that they'll seek out help from the Minnesota School Board Association to fill that role. Robin?
So during tonight's meeting, Rachel, was there ever any mention as to why Superintendent Wagner was placed on administrative leave in the first place?
No, Robin, unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of new answers on that tonight. However, the board chair, Kim Nelson, did confirm for me there were no disciplinary issues with Wagner, and in the end, it was a mutual decision between him and the board to allow him to pursue other opportunities while they seek for someone to fulfill his duties in the meantime. Live in Albert Lea, Rachel Mantos, ABC 6 News.